Hey, how's it going, guys? I am back, Special Hazzy here, and today I'm giving you all the Hollow Knight experience, which is me doing an hour, no, not even 2 hours of doing the Hollow Knight challenge called the Pantheon of Hallownest. So, before I decide to pursue this challenge, I want to explain about my experience with Hollow Knight as well as why exactly is it that I decided to pursue this challenge, knowing full well that someone like me has such a low chance of doing it. So, first off, how did I discover Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight, I discovered this game a while back. This was a few years ago when I was still in Florida around that time. And I discovered some YouTubers actually playing this. I don't remember exactly who it was that I discovered that played this game and got me to play the game like Hollow Knight, but I only saw like a few things about the game, and I thought this game looks stunning, and I want to play something like Hollow Knight. But I didn't get the chance to play it until a year or two later when it actually became free, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it became free and I got it. So Hollow Knight is a really beautiful game that I think everyone should be able to play. It's a megalomania type of game that tells a story through environments, and for the most part, I think it does a really good job at doing something like this. It really sets the tone in each environment. The way you're able to backtrack in some way progress through backtracking actually feels rewarding. And I actually don't mind this kind of mechanic in the game. The reason why I don't like backtracking sometimes is because there's no incentive in doing so and there's no reward for backtracking. It feels like you're going to the same place just to progress through the story. And that to me doesn't feel like a reward. It feels like a scam, if anything. It feels like a waste of my time. So if I had to give an example, like Cry of Fear has backtracking, there's not really too much of an incentive in doing so, but you have to do it because of story. There's not anything else to it. But I do think Cry of Fear is a great game, just the backtracking is a bit meh, even though they did admit that the whole point of backtracking was to make the story more longer, which would make sense. So in a game like Hollow Knight, I wanted my fiance to actually do the game. Now, of course, we're doing the whole challenge run of can my fiance beat this, and I have still haven't explained exactly what the whole challenge is about in Hollow Knight. But of course, when the time comes, I'm gonna get to it. So I have played this game for a total of 40 hours. I'm pretty sure it's 40 hours. And the reason why I say this is because I've been trying to get every achievement in the game, which would include finding every monster in the game and killing them a certain amount of time to unlock their full journal, um, defeating all the Pantheons, and especially the Pantheon of Hallownest, which is the final one that I'm doing right now that's on the screen, as well as just gain 112%. Now, I've gotten 112% on my first gameplay on my first save file, and it was a lot harder for me to find out where to get it and how to get it. I actually had to look up a little bit more how to do it, and I found out and I finally got the Platinum Trophy. Now, this is not an easy feat, my friend. I'm telling you, it is very time consuming. If this was PC, this would have been a lot more harder because it's not just getting 112% and killing them in the journal and whatnot, right? There's actually, on the PC version, there's actually you have to defeat the game very fast in a speedrun manner, or defeating the game on Steel Soul, which I think I will do soon. I'm not sure if I want to do Steel Soul right now, but I'm gonna give it a challenge because I think Steel Soul is actually a really interesting concept that I think I want to do myself and see if I'm someone who could actually do Steel Soul. Because if I can do Pantheon of Hallownest, I'm pretty sure I can do Steel Soul. So, how long does the Pantheon of Hallownest take to actually finish? It will take you, if you're going around my speed, around 40 to 45 minutes. depending on how fast you use your spells and your nails correctly. So what have I been using to actually defeat each boss? I've been using Unbreakable. I was using uh the heart charm. I forgot what it was called. Fluke worm. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And Shaman Stone. These four are really good to actually defeat a lot of bosses really quickly. You can cheese a lot of them, especially with the Fluke Worm charm because it just kills shit so quickly. And when you have Shaman Stone, it makes them bigger, makes them more powerful, which is really good. You want to be able to actually kill things a lot quicker in this game because your nail is not just going to do all the damage. You need to make sure that you get every boss out of the way quickly so you can finally get to the final boss, which is the Absolute Radiance. So, what is so different about the Pantheon of Hallownest than it is to the other game? And that's actually a really good question. So, the Pantheon of Hallownest is actually a different part of the game, which is actually DLC that's for free for everyone to play on. That certain fights that you play are not only a lot harder to do, but there's actually fights that you're not able to access in the normal gameplay. For example, in this boss fight, Matsu and So, I think that's her name. I wasn't looking into it; I was in my own head. This is a boss fight that you would not be able to do in normal gameplay. The only way to actually fight them is through the Pantheons. And you will fight these guys in normal gameplay, but they will never fight you. It's just a cutscene of you getting their great skill, nail art, and you're done. You're basically done with the whole entire thing. The same thing with Sly or Nosk's second form, which is him pretending to be Hornet. So, how long did it take me to actually defeat this game? And was I really practicing? Whatnot? I was actually practicing the Pure Vessel boss fight primarily. The reason being was because Pure Vessel is the Hollow Knight boss fight, but a lot harder for someone like me. For some reason, that it takes forever for me to actually finish. And that was actually the main struggle that I was having with everyone else except for Markov. Fuck Markov. Was a lot easier to do because there's a certain pattern that I know how to follow. But with Pure Vessel, he's so fast that I couldn't comprehend what exactly he was doing. So it took me forever to actually find out a good rhythm. And yeah, that's took me a bit. But after doing Pure Vessel a couple of times and I finally get the rhythm, I really had to tell myself to be patient and to wait my turn. Because if I don't, I'm not going to defeat this guy because he's just going to absolutely destroy me. So after I defeated Pantheon of Hallownest, this is why I'm making this video, I wanted to get 112% because I basically got all the endings in the game except for one, which is not giving the Godseeker the delicate flower, but that's whatever, really. I wasn't really going for that ending. I wanted to get the perfect ending, which was the true Godseeker ending. So, I wanted to get 112%, which was the last mission that I needed after defeating the Pantheon of Hallownest, which was to get 112% and defeat the game, however ending that I want. So, took me a while. I thought I actually had to defeat all the bosses again in like Hollow Knight and Radiance to actually get 100%, but that wasn't the case. I was actually missing a few more things to actually get 112% that I finally realized. I actually had to defeat the White Defender because I never did it normally. I actually defeated the White Defender many times in the Pantheon and that was it. I thought I actually had to get the moth lady, whatever, to actually disappear, but that wasn't the case. When I was looking back in my old save file, I realized that the White Defender was never defeated in my second save file. So that's what I went and did. I defeated the second White Defender again. And there we go. I got 112%. I got a platinum trophy. I got every journal in the game. And took me forever, but I finally did it. So I'm gonna get and skip ahead into the Hollow Knight of the Pantheon's final bosses. I'm gonna get to my first loss, and then my actual win. I may seem quiet in these videos, and that's generally because I was concentrating a lot in this boss fight, especially Absolute Radiance and the Pure Vessel, because these two were the ones that were giving me a lot of trouble. Besides Markov, because Markov is an absolute bastard, and I hate him. He's annoying to fight. I don't even know who decided that Markov should literally have no platforms to traverse in, but that boss fight was done over with. He wasn't the one that I was talking about. Let's get into the actual wins and the other loss in Hollow Knight. It is time. Dad.
What was that?
Pure Vessel.
Is this optional?
Huh?
Is this optional?
Yeah, it's completely optional.
Mm.
Ah, bullshit. Hmm. What? He did not do that.
You finished?
No, no, there's one more.
One more person?
There's one more boss. One more motherfucker I must beat.
Oh, the lady.
The Absolute Radiance. Ooh boy. The big boy. I gotta be patient. Fuck, come on. Fuck, come on. Oh my god, no, 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 not the swords. Oh.
Is this optional?
Yes, everything's optional here.
Okay. Father, you finished?
Just wait, just wait.
Okay.
Fuck, he didn't spawn down here. That's not good. He did not spawn where I wanted him to spawn. I wasted a soul. Fuck. So a little bit of a surprise that I actually looking back into the clip. I actually switched out the Flukeworm charm, And I actually had a good reason for doing this, and that's because, yes, even though I don't have a more powerful spell to go against the Pure Vessel and the Radiance, the reason why I took it was because since the Absolute Radiance was going to go far for me, I wanted to make sure to do as much damage as possible, as well as if the Pure Vessel is far away from me, I want to make sure to actually get as much damage as possible, which is why I came back into the yellow to tell you guys my reason for this. We're getting back to the clip. Make sure you guys enjoy. Okay, I need good RNG. If you could do less swords, I'm perfectly fine. Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, this is fine. I can deal with these. I said less swords. And then you had to pull out swords. Oh, fuck. Fucking swords. They're my weakness. Oh, okay. Sword rain. Raining swords. Heal. I have 8 health. 8 is good enough. I need him to spawn down here. Come on, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. That wasn't it! This is not good RNG! This is fine. Fuck. Oh! Oh, okay. Final phase! I need my 2 health. Fuck. Yes!
Yay!
Oh my god, suck it, bitch! I am the gods of Hallownest! Die! Die, bitch! Ooh, I got all of the endings!